Back to the Bible, leading people into a dynamic relationship with God.
December 30th, the Master's Minority. Revelation chapter 3 verses 7 to 13. First of all, he says, "Thou hast a little strength." Revelation chapter 3 verses 8. He speaks then to a minority group, not to a majority group. The world usually measures strength by numbers, but this is not the Lord's method. The Lord deals here with the remnant. It is through remnants among His people that God has done some of His greatest works. We read in Isaiah chapter 1 verses 9 that the Lord would have destroyed Israel like Sodom and Gomorrah had it not been for a remnant, a minority group that stayed true to Him. The Lord started the church with 12, then there were 120, then on another occasion there were 500. The day of Pentecost saw 3,000 added to the church, but this was still a small number compared to the world at large. In the early foreign ministry of the church, we find Paul and a few associates canvassing the world with the gospel. God apparently has always worked through a minority group. Now, what is the message that the Lord has for this minority group who believes the authority and inspiration of the scriptures and who gladly bows to Christ's personal lordship? The message for these is, "Behold, I have set before thee an open door, and no man can shut it." Revelation chapter 3 verses 8. We hear so much today, almost too much, about closed doors. We must not overlook the open doors that are before us. We must honor Christ, recognizing that He has absolute control of all history and that He has been given a name that is above every name. Final authority lies with Him, and full and complete power to accomplish His aims resides in Him. So when He promises that an open door is before us and no one can close it, we should obey Him and enter. What shall we then say to these things? If God be for us, who can be against us? Romans chapter 8 verses 31. Amen.
Back to the Bible, leading people into a dynamic relationship with God.